name is Zaina Siyed. I'm 16 years old, and FemSTEM was something I thought of when I knew I wanted to help my Muslim community using the skills that I had learned for so many years relating to robotics. FemSTEM is an all-female Muslim robotics program. I'm the sole instructor, and I am trying to make the program a non-profit currently. And my aim with FemSTEM is to inspire girls to pursue STEM careers, or at least recognize the importance of STEM through learning robotics and programming and competing in robotics competition. Well, I'm lucky that I've always had the support of my family, no matter what I was interested in. And when that turned to be robotics and STEM, they were supportive of that. Now, FemSTEM was a huge burden on me, and in terms of time, it did take up a lot of my time, and it was a commitment for me in terms of my energy going into that. But my family was really supportive of my goal with FemSTEM and my mission, just to impact these girls in the Muslim community in the way that I wanted to. I always had their support, so I was very lucky in that way. So after 2 years of mentoring robotics teams and learning how to coach in my first 2 years of high school, I decided to define my own parameters of a program. And because I knew I could have, support and a base in the Muslim community, I sought out girls in the Muslim community. So what I did was, first and foremost, I began raising funds on GoFundMe, and I was able to target a couple of local Islamic schools that I knew I could probably draw participants from. I also contacted a local Islamic school to ask if they would like to be a facility for my program. Luckily, they kindly accepted, so I was able to have a facility and some funding, and of course I had to get together a team of girls. I created a simple little application for a few girls in the community to fill out, and when they did, I took them into the program and began teaching, and from there it just got bigger and more successful, alhamdulillah. In young girls, I like to give them the skill and the ability so that they have no reason to doubt their confidence in whatever it is they're doing. Take public speaking, which I try to make a part of, our FemSTEM curriculum, though it wouldn't necessarily be associated with engineering and robotics generally. But I like to make sure that girls are adept at communicating. I like to make sure that they are knowledgeable about the things that they're researching, etc., so they have no lack of confidence whenever they need to pursue something or display something out of their skill set. So in school I was just a simple nerd, an overachiever, but my favorite subjects were not math and science. I really had no opinion or liking of math and science in particular. I was best at English, and I liked history. I liked writing, reading, public speaking. That was what I was interested in, so it became all the more interesting that I liked robotics and that I wanted to pursue it in a way where I could be influencing other people to hopefully like it as much as I did. Well, in college, that's not really decided for me yet. Luckily, I am taking a year off after high school. That's the plan, a year off before college, where I can, figure out exactly where it is I'm going and, of course, work on FemSTEM and expand it. But I would definitely like to be in tech. Whether that means I pursue an engineering major, I don't know yet, because I really do like the idea of being on the business side or the legal side of tech. And there are so many opportunities within tech companies and in the tech field for you to be in an interdisciplinary role. So that's what I'd like to pursue. My definition of diversity and inclusivity is providing the same amount of opportunity to anybody. And why I feel that's so relevant today is that the reason that you're a minority in a certain field or a certain topic is that you just haven't for some reason been exposed to that same opportunity to pursue something as somebody else has. Whatever the case may be, that it's not in your culture to pursue that it's not something that you're economically ready to do. It's that you get that exact same opportunity and ability to thrive, because everybody could thrive in something that they want to do. They just don't always, they aren't always lucky enough to have the opportunity for it. The advice I'd give to a Muslim girl interested in technology would be just to take advantage of the wealth of resources you have around you in this day and age. There are so many things you can find online, so many ways to raise money to engage with your community. That's one of the advantages of the digital age that I think that Muslim girls or any girls who want to impact people around them need to take advantage of. FemSTEM, of course, you'd expect it, but when they went in as an underdog team, as a rookie team to their competition and ended up winning first place, I just completely didn't expect it. I said to myself, don't expect anything too out of the ordinary to happen. There's so much that could go wrong at these competitions. And then, when they announced that, first place overall award, meaning they'd done the best in all categories of competition, went to FemSTEM, I literally cried of happiness for the first time in my life. It was really amazing for me that, hard work had really shown for something. For FemSTEM, so our next step is to become a nonprofit organization. That way we can raise more funding, garner more support. And after that, it's just expansion, and it's as much inspiration and engagement with the community as possible, because in the end, this is a community effort, and that's where it's going to grow into something great, inshallah, ideally. But it takes the work of the community and the support of not just the girls involved in it, but their parents and the people and the family and their relatives and their family friends who are hearing about the amazing things they're doing, the things that they get to learn and develop skill sets with. So the next step is just for us to expand within the community and see where that takes us. For FemSTEM, the age range is from age 10 to 14, so approximately middle school age girls are who I target. So the program structure, it was supposed to be over 4 months. When they won their first competition, it extended past that, but the idea was at least once a week was a practice. When we got closer to our tournament date in November, so meaning in September and October, what I did was I increased their practice timings to be twice a week. So rather than working 3 or 4 hours a week as we had in the beginning of our season, by the end of the season we were working 7 to 8 hours a week. So it was a big time and energy strain on me, and the girls had to work so hard as well and be there and perform, but they did an excellent job with the pressure we were given.